Hello! I thought instead of writing, I would do a video blog because it would be a lot easier, as when I get done work, I'm really tired and I don't feel like typing a lot. So I just thought I would let everybody know that I'm doing well. It's cold in West Virginia. Currently it is 42 degrees, but it feels like 37. And we're expecting snow on Monday. I don't know how I feel about that, but gotta ride and gotta teach anyway. Loki and Oliver are doing well. Oliver's in jumping classes, and Loki's in training right now with some of the first and second quarters. He's a good boy, so they thought he'd be good to kind of show everybody the ropes and to pick on them. Oliver just is not in shape enough to let everybody know the real Oliver. So I think maybe after this quarter, anybody who rides him will get the true Oliver experience of taking off, running down the diagonal, flying over fences with no chance of stopping unless you run into the wall. All that typical fun Oliver stuff. Boss is doing really well. Faith, the director of the school, really thinks he's got some potential to get muscle back in him and be somewhat of a good horse. Definitely for students and myself to work on, like, the upper level dressage movements. So I'm really excited about that. Today went very well. It was a really good ride, and it just kind of set my whole day off with a positive attitude. Yesterday I had some complication with my first quarter class, just little stuff, like nobody falling off, nothing going crazy, just some things that kind of made me feel a little down about myself. But today it was just perfect. I found that if I write out what I want to discuss, what I wanted to work on with the girls, I'd be able to look at it and keep myself on track, and it went really well. So I think I will just keep doing that, and then talking to Nancy before class and making sure that I'm on the right track with them. They're really the only ones that I'm having problems with, are, trying to get them situated and organized and learn everything that they'll hear here at Meredith Manor. Everybody's first quarter is, let's tear you apart and put you back together as slowly as we can so nothing is wrong. And it's been so long since I've had a first quarter, I'm like, let's do some wing victory. So I have 2 second quarter Western classes. They're going really well. My 3 o'clock Western class, I find they're more energetic. They have lots of things that they want to work on. They have lots of things that they want to do, and they come in with a plan. My 4 o'clock Western class is pretty much the exact opposite. I feel like I'm telling them what to do every minute, and I don't want to be the instructor that's constantly talking on the mic. And I've started to lose my voice, actually. I had to drink a lot of tea with honey in it today so I wouldn't lose my voice, so I could keep talking. So hopefully some of the weaker students in that class will kind of rise to the occasion and become a little more independent, which I'm hoping for. And my 5 o'clock, which is in Randolph, and I'm very happy to have a Randolph class. They're independent, and some of them seem to come in with a plan. Others kind of look like they're not really sure what they're going to do today, and then they kind of figure it out as they go along. And then some of, maybe 1 or 2 of them I need to kind of give ideas and suggestions to. So all in all, it's, day 2. Things are going well. Hopefully it'll continue on this positive trend. And I just hope that this continues to be a great learning experience. I mean, it already has been. Just learning everything that goes into keeping an organized education curriculum in order is amazing. Staff meetings. When we were having evals, we had 2 staff meetings every day. Just going over the schedule, going over students, going over horse lists. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it. there were some points where I would just sit back and be like, I can't believe, well, I was like sitting in my dorm room watching a movie, probably napping during evals week. The instructors were working as hard as they could to get everything done in like a 2-hour block that day. So that was nuts. I'm kind of intimidated about Wednesday when we have another staff meeting, and this is when it's just strictly horse assignments, talking about things that we need help with. And I hope it goes well, and I hope I'll be able to pick some horses for my students that fit well. Everybody's horse assignments seem to be going okay right now. There's maybe 1 or 2 people that I would change. Other than that, it's cold. I'm wearing many layers every day. I look like I have an extra 20 pounds on because of my jacket, my undershirt, this nifty thing from LL Bean that has a nifty hole in it for the thumb, so when you constantly put it through like the top layer and then the other top layer and then the outer top layer, the sleeves don't get bunched up. So I really like this. Thank you, LL Bean, for making such wonderful shirts. And other than that, I am like doubling and tripling on socks, almost to the point where my half chaps are like busting to close. But that's just the way it goes when you are in West Virginia in the middle of winter. So that's it for my first video blog. I hope to do more. As I said, they are a lot easier than typing all this out. This probably would have took me like 20 minutes rather than the 10 minutes maybe. So I hope everyone's doing well. Please send me emails. Let me know how you and your horses are doing back home. And like I said before, if you ever want any help, just send me a tape and I will send you an email back with some critiques. Okay, lots of love and luck. I go through